We have new details on a shooting in Chinatown this morning. We now know what the getaway vehicle looked like. We first brought you the story as breaking news on Good Morning Hawaii. Sources close to the investigation say police were searching for a blue Honda Odyssey van. The source says officers were able to find the vehicle and a person inside, but no word on whether this person was involved in the shooting. HPD says the shooting happened at around 1 o'clock this morning at the intersection of North Hotel and River Streets. Police say two armed men walked up to two other men. One of the suspects aimed for one of the victims and fired. The bullet grazed the victim's head. The 26-year-old man was taken to the hospital for treatment for minor injuries. The suspects then took off, and police have opened an attempted murder investigation. If you have any information on this incident, you're asked to call police.
And we're also working to find out if that criminal investigation in Waipahu early this morning was connected to that Chinatown shooting. Waipahu Street is now back open after being closed between Amoki'i Street and Waikele Road near Waipahu Elementary. Police cleared the scene hours before school started, so students were not affected.
New at 4 o'clock, Honolulu police are searching for two men wanted in connection to a robbery in the Palama area. HPD released these videos and images of the two men on Kanoa Street captured on September 23rd. HPD says one of the men tried to steal an elderly woman's vehicle from her driveway early that morning. The suspect reversed, hit the woman, jumped out of the vehicle and ran off. The woman suffered multiple injuries. And take a closer look at the suspect, see if you recognize him. He's described as being in his 20s, about 5'9" and weighing 160 pounds. He was last seen wearing black pants and carrying a blue shirt. And this is a man believed to be a person of interest in the crime. He's also described as in his 20s, about 5'6" to 5'9", weighing anywhere between 180 to 200 pounds. He was last seen wearing a gray tank top, black pants with black and white Nikes. If you know where either of these men are, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. The number is 955-8300, and that number is also up there on your screen.
Following up, a 16-year-old boy is now in custody for this robbery that we first told you about and showed you video of. Honolulu police arrested the suspect in Kapolei at around 11:30 this morning on suspicion of robbing an elderly man last weekend. As we told you, the victim was attacked on Auld Lane in Kalihi while he was tending to his garden. The victim was knocked to the ground, as you saw there. The suspect stole the man's wallet and took off on a moped. Because the suspect is a minor, his name has not been released. An Oahu grand jury has indicted the man charged in connection to the Waianae Boat Harbor shooting. 18-year-old Javen Lopez was indicted on 7 counts, including murder in both the first and second degrees and several firearms offenses. Police identified Lopez as one of the 2 gunmen involved. The other suspect, a 19-year-old man, died after being shot. Police initially listed the suspects as victims. Lopez's bail is set at $2 million, and he is scheduled to be in court on Thursday.
On the Big Island, a woman remains behind bars on $145,000 bail for drug charges. Marissa Garcia is charged with 6 offenses, including promoting and attempting to sell crystal methamphetamine. Police arrested Garcia last Wednesday during a narcotic search warrant on Kino Ole Street in Hilo. Officers found 46 grams of meth and other drug paraphernalia. If convicted, Garcia could face up to 20 years in prison or 2 years in jail and 10 years probation.